hiding here. Welcome, folks, to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, the home of the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, against the 18th ranked team, the James Madison Dukes. For BA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Sun Devils will kick this away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the James Madison Dukes offense comes on the field first today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Second down play coming up. On the ground, it's Knight.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Can he make it to the marker? And the Dukes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. The Dukes will send their punt team onto the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Sun Devils offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football.
They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. The Sun Devils will have to kick this away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Inside give now from the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Punt over the middle. It's Knight. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Pass interference. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Off target and incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. And the Dukes will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And this is an ugly shank. And the punt goes out of bounds. They'll spot it around the 40. And back comes the Arizona State offense out of the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Snags the quick throw. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. QB decides to keep it here. He's got the first and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Sims. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. It's an out route, the catch made, and it'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. And the Sun Devils will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, handoff. Slams right into the wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, ASU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. James Madison's offense back out there now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And now the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back in.
He's in the clear. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Crosses all the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Dukes.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught. Second down now. A play action, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game, but when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Tackle made to the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. The Sun Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Sims. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Keeping it on the ground here. He's past the marker and still going. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Backfield is empty here for second and inches. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line. And the Sun Devils line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. First and 10 play coming up.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That is broken up and incomplete.
Quarterbacks all over the country try to manipulate the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, I think he just telegraphed it to the receiver that he was going to throw to, staring him down, which allowed the excellent coverage to be able to knock that ball away.
Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. And is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed into exactly what was coming and made the tackle.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Sun Devils will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The Sun Devils with first and 10 here. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the Sun Devils look to keep this drive moving. the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. Dropping back, it's Sims. Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Moves out of the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Duke's offense back on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll hand it off. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. Dumps it down to the back. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Going for his running back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the 1st half.
Some hard running there through a tackle. Get a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And he's got it. No problem.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
the game comes down to just a play or two, and that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Back to pass. It's Sims. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Grab behind the line, it's Brown. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. And the Sun Devils bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll field the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. James Madison's offense back out there now. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When a quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. It takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking downfield, it's Sims. Running back has it on the screen now.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Throw out left, complete. The Sun Devils pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, escapes the tackle. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
To the air, it's Sims. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And the Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, I I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. 3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. 2nd down and goal.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. 2nd and goal for the offense. Here's a handoff, testing the middle. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this? The ball is picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. On the run, it's Brown. Has the first down and more. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. And the Sun Devils looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the same runner's got it again. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. When he can't bring it in, might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Second down now. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see.
He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Dukes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Throws it to the right. He's got it in the open. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, James Madison.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room to get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Scanning the field. It's Barnett. He's going to go down, but there's a flag on the play. If it's on the defense, this will be a first down. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. He hands it off from the gun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Dukes will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Getting set, here's second down. To throw, it's Sims. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The Sun Devils pick up enough for a first down. A handoff from the shotgun. Fights through a tackle. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
It's a fumble short of the goal line. And the defense comes up with the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity to have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's a first down drop in traffic over the middle.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties, got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Caught over the middle. Sanchez. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
So backed up, that big play gives them a first down and some breathing room out beyond the 20. Dropping back, it's Barnett. It's a short completion of the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Back to throw again. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
It's showtime, baby.
I knew I could have made that foul. Yeah.
And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Short throw complete to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Gonna run it. It's Udo. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll try to run for the first down. That's big. They convert on third and set them up first down from the 32. And the Sun Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sims. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback keeps it here, fighting off the defender. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And the Sun Devils will try to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. The Sun Devils trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Arizona State. They are pouring it on now.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
I'm actually happy there's actually
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. James Madison's offense back out there now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And off the bounce, that pump will roll out of bounds. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time?
I want that.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to...
Here he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, ASU. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
That was horrible. Michigan will be 60-0.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
There's only 4 minutes left in the third.
They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Could easily be the third.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled.
You've been scored.
Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They're going to run it here. Running with purpose. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Are you kidding?
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Back to pass. It's Barnett. He flips it to the back across the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
Anytime you're playing the linebacker position, you start to see a running back come out of the backfield and widen out. There's a tendency to want to beat him out to the flat and overcommit. This time he cuts back inside and creates a headache for this defense and a nice gain.
They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups. matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Dukes will line up on 1st and 10. They keep them guessing with a run. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Tailback with another carry. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. The Dukes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. Set up for the PAT. And is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. To the air, it's Sims. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. That'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43.
On the string, he's brought down at the 43-yard line. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
It's a shotgun run call. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Important 2nd down play coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
How the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Try and muscle for the 1st down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They'll kick it away here. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. James Madison's offense back out there now. The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. To throw, it's Barnett. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
I knew, and I guess I'll never learn it again. Because I don't know how to log. I don't know how to...
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here.
I'm just going to get take the right flag.
And it's a direct snap.
I don't care.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This game is
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, Arizona State.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Back to throw. It's Barnett. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. A handoff to the back. Quick spin on the run. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Sun Devils come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks to the left, pass caught. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they'll bring him down after a short gain, moves the football inside the 5. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. Meant kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Handoff here from the shotgun. gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. The throw complete to the running back underneath. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
As the 1st down is still going. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And the Duke's offense is on the move now. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
He's just a stupid idiot.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. Hit as he releases it. And the pass ball is incomplete.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
The sure hands. It's Sanchez. Brought down quickly, but the game moves the football to the 30. The Dukes will have 1st and 10 here. Testing the right side here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Throwing off play action. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Oh, nearly picked off again. They almost had another one, but it will set up 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And it's still a huge deficit.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal, and they improve upon that here. Breaks an open space. He shreds the ball to the 34.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up 1st downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Tackle, but 1st down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Using his legs, it's Brown. And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Handing off on the draw play. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Scanning the field. It's Sims. Makes a quick catch. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. James Madison's offense back out there now. Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's caught. It's Knight. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Completion makes it second and short. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. Second and short, easy first down. No, denied, stopped, bring up third down.
Looking to pass, it's Barnett. It's a quick grab. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. And the Dukes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try.
An Eagles score. Touchdown, James Madison.
The most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. But he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
This is the kind of result, Kirk, that's going to shake up the rankings. But more importantly, it's a team that felt unrespected, unloved. They came out here, pulled together, and made a very strong statement to the world.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think there's a combination of things. I think the unranked team, like you said, they came in with the eye of the tiger. They were locked in and ready to go. And I think the favorite, they just didn't respect their opponent. And when you do that in college football, you're going to get exposed.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.